The Battle of Penghu was a naval battle fought in 1683 between the Kingdom of Tungning based in Taiwan and the Manchu-led Qing Empire of China. The King Admiral Ling led a fleet to attack the Tungning forces in Penghu. Both sides possessed more than 200 warships each. The Tungning Admiral Lu Guoshan was outmaneuvered by Ling, whose forces outnumbered him 3-1. Lu surrendered when his flagship ran out of ammunition and fled to Taiwan. The loss of Penghu resulted in the surrender of Zheng Keshuang, the last king of Tungning, to the Qing Empire. Prelude. By 1683, the Kangxi Emperor of the Qing Empire had stopped all attempts at negotiation with Tungning. He sent Admiral Ling with a force of nearly 100,000 men and 600 warships to invade Tungning. Ling attempted to attack Penghu before a major hurricane would strike but was driven back by Lu Guoshan. After the hurricane, Ling regrouped his forces and was ready to strike again. Battle. Ling divided his force into several smaller fleets. Most of them were sent to attack Lu and his Penghu defense fleet. However, a small detachment was sent to go around the battle and land directly on the island where Lu's base was located. However, Lu was prepared for this and positioned archers and cannons on the beaches, followed by troops to stop the Qing advance. A few days before the battle, Ling had bought cannons from the Dutch and so his ships were better armed. During the battle, the Qing forces smashed into Lu's force and broke up his formation. The defenders still fought bravely. The Qing ships were larger, better armed, and had more ammunition, and within an hour, most of the Tungning ships were at the bottom of the ocean. However, the remaining ships continued to fight. In the end, the Tungning ships ran out of ammunition, but hand-to-hand combat still continued. When his flagship and commander Lu ran out of ammunition, the remaining ships surrendered, some of them burning for 3 days and nights. Many generals and soldiers refused to surrender but rather chose to drown as a show of loyalty to the former Ming dynasty, thus ending the battle. Land battle. As the battle at sea raged on, almost 60,000 Qing soldiers rushed ashore under the cover of cannon fire. The defenders used their cannons and arrows to stop the Qing forces, but there were simply too many. Led by several skilled generals, the Qing forces broke through Lu's defenses and attacked his base. The victorious Qing forces burnt it down and raised the Qing flag on the highest flagpole. Aftermath. After surrendering, Lu was about to commit suicide, but he was stopped by Ling. They had a brief talk about the battle and Lu was released. With the destruction of Lu's fleet, Penghu surrendered and Tungning soldiers deserted in droves. It became obvious to the court on Taiwan that they were now defenseless. A few days later, Zheng Keshuang and his court formally surrendered to the Qing Empire, ending the Tungning Kingdom.